Hello everyone, welcome to VJ's World. Today we are going to read the stories of the prophets. As we have already started this book, and I told you that it is written by Babar Makbul. Before I continue this story, I want you to please like, subscribe, and share my channel. You will find many interesting stories on my channel, comic stories, adventurous stories, and Islamic stories as well. Here we go. These are the contents of this book, as I have already shared with you in my last video. And we have covered the first man, the sons of Adam alayhi salam, Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, Nuh alayhi salam ark, Prophet Salih alayhi salam, and the she camel, Ibrahim alayhi salam, and the idols. Today we are going to start with the Prophet Ismail alayhi salam and Zamzam. Prophet Ismail alayhi salam and Zamzam. When Ibrahim alayhi salam grew up, he became a remarkable prophet and was also a good husband. His wife Hajar gave birth to a beautiful little boy. They named him Ismail alayhi salam. One day Ibrahim alayhi salam was ordered by Allah to migrate to another land which we know as Makkah. At the time, it was a barren valley full of dry, hot sand. It took them a long time to reach a little place between two hills called Safa and Marwa. Ibrahim alayhi salam was ordered to leave his wife and child here, and he did as he was told. Hajar, worried for her baby, started running between the two hills looking for water to drink. Suddenly, she heard a sound from where the baby lay on the ground. She saw the angel Jibril alayhi salam digging the ground with his feather. A spring of water burst out of the hard ground near the baby's feet. The mother gave some fresh water to the thirsty child so as to save his life. The water known as Zamzam remains still today in the form of a well. Ismail alayhi salam and his mother were able to live there. Soon, because of the water, more and more people started settling near the well, forming a small town. Despite their hardships, they never strayed from the path of Allah and found that Allah helps His people in miraculous ways, just as He saved Ismail alayhi salam by the miracle of water. Ibrahim's alayhi salam sacrifice. One night, Ibrahim alayhi salam was fast asleep along with his family when he dreamt that he was sacrificing Ismail alayhi salam, his son, to please Allah. Ibrahim alayhi salam was worried. He woke up in the morning and remembered what he had seen earlier in his dream. Ismail alayhi salam was a beautiful young boy, then he was very brave and faithful. After Ibrahim alayhi salam had dreamt the same dream 3 times, he told Ismail alayhi salam about it. Ismail alayhi salam was as normal and happy as he usually was and got ready to be sacrificed immediately. Without any hesitation, he said, "Obey Allah and do exactly what you saw in your dreams. I am very firm in my faith, and Allah shall find us both patient." Ibrahim alayhi salam took his son to a valley in Makkah. On their way, they encountered Shaitan, who kept returning to scare and discourage them. But Ibrahim alayhi salam continued on his way, throwing tiny stones at Shaitan to get rid of him. As soon as Ibrahim alayhi salam and his son reached a quiet place, he took out a knife and was about to sacrifice Ismail alayhi salam, when out of nowhere Jibril alayhi salam, the angel, was sent by Allah with a ram which he was told to sacrifice instead. Ibrahim alayhi salam had passed his test of sacrificing even his most precious son in the name of Allah. That is why every Muslim celebrates Eid al-Adha once a year in the order to commemorate the sacrifice that Ibrahim alayhi salam was willing to make once. Shuaib alayhi salam and the corrupt people. A very long time ago, in the town of Madian in ancient Syria, there lived people who were rich, cowardly, and corrupt. They specialized in cheating their customers. They would threaten the pious people and persuade them to worship idols instead of Allah. Allah sent a prophet to those people named Shuaib alayhi salam. He preached to them and asked them to leave all their bad habits. The chief of the tribe would simply ignore him, full of hatred for him, and the rest of the people followed his example. Shuaib alayhi salam continued preaching the word of Allah and told them to be fair in their transactions. The rich, who were very arrogant, became fed up of Shuaib alayhi salam. They told him to leave his homeland or change his religion. Shuaib alayhi salam told them that if they did not change their ways, Allah would send a torment on them. His people still did not listen to him. They continued in their bad deeds and evil ways. One afternoon, after all the warnings failed to affect them, an earthquake seized them and they lay dead in their homes. Those who called Shuaib alayhi salam a liar became as if they had never dwelt in their homes, and so they were the actual losers. Their generation ceased and they left behind no sympathizer. Allah is the Almighty and all-powerful. Allah saved only the believers and Shuaib alayhi salam. The brothers of Yousuf alayhi salam. A long time ago, there lived a very pious man named Yaqub alayhi salam near Jerusalem. He had 12 sons, and Yousuf alayhi salam was the second youngest of them all. One night, Yousuf alayhi salam had a very unusual dream. He dreamt that 11 stars and the sun, along with the moon, were bowing down to him. The next morning, he went to his father and told him the entire dream. His father immediately knew what the dream meant and what Yousuf alayhi salam was to accomplish in life. He also knew that Yousuf alayhi salam brothers would be jealous of him, so he advised Yousuf alayhi salam not to mention his dream to anyone. When his brothers saw the love for Yousuf alayhi salam in their father's eye, they got extremely jealous as time passed. So one day, when the brothers couldn't tolerate that love anymore, they took Yousuf alayhi salam with them and told their father that they were going for a picnic and would return soon. Coming close to a well, they took little Yousuf alayhi salam by surprise and threw him down into the well. Before throwing Yousuf alayhi salam into the well, they had taken his shirt off and split the blood of an animal over it to show it to their father. On arriving home, they told Yaqub alayhi salam that a wolf attacked Yousuf alayhi salam and killed him. They wept crocodile tears, saying they could not save their young brother, for they were playing and he was sitting under a tree. Back at the well, which was very dark and dry, Yousuf alayhi salam landed safely at the bottom of the waterless well and waited for help. He started asking for help from Allah only, as he is the only one who comes to rescue of those in need.